Hello, hello, hello. This is Mo. And what's really funny is the rest of the dogs are sitting around thinking he's getting treats instead of being tortured on camera. Hello, my magical friend. Welcome to this week's live chat. We are talking or continuing our conversation about Summer of Superpowers. Woo, right? Okay, that's enough fun with you. Go lay in your bed. Okay, Summer of Superpowers. Most likely our last week. How does it get better? How does it get even better than that? And today is September 8th. Yesterday was Labor Day. I hope you all had a wonderful day off or a wonderful day laboring, whatever works for you. Hello, Amber. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Neely. Thank you so much for joining in today. Fair warning, the door is open. The dogs are coming and going. They've actually spent the afternoon in their kennels, so we're giving them a little time to move about. I actually had the great pleasure of connecting with an old friend and had lunch. I had a fabulous afternoon, and made it back just in time, for the snow to really start coming down. And yes, it is September 8th. Where I live outside of Denver, and I'm sure you've seen this, right? Because it was like 100 degrees over the weekend and now it's snowing. How does Colorado get even better than that? Amber says, that's my Gizmo. Gizmo, that is the Gizmo. He is the best dog so far, right? He's just darling. Anyway, it's going to snow. So I actually still may have snowflakes. I rushed in to get on here with you. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Dr. Andy, creator of Dr. Andy's World. There's a positive podcast. There is all kinds of stuff in this very different world that I invite you to. Okay, I have a note here. It says messages below. Sarah said she was laboring on her Labor Day, huh? Anyway, so today's superpower. So you have another tool for your superpower toolbox. What if your wrongness is your strongness? Say what, Dr. Andy? I told you it was different around here. The Positive Podcast is on every Friday afternoon on Inspired Choices Network, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Ricky, go make your dragon noises somewhere else. He's the Doberman. He makes dragon noises. He likes to rub his ears on the carpet and moan and groan. Okay, he's going to move along. What if your wrongness is your strongness? What if all of those things, all of them, every last one of them that you think you are wrong about are actually your strongness? And so that positive podcast that's on every Friday, Dr. Andy's World on Inspired Choices Network. This last Friday was the launch of season 3. Woohoo, season 3. And it was called Welcome Forward. And it was essentially more of my journey to sitting here with you. My experiences as a child, my experiences with chiropractic school, my experiences since then, because I have been playing with dogs almost every single day for the last 17 years. And they have taught me more about me and more about this world than anything else and how I would like to be in this world. And what if your wrongness is your strongness? As simple as, who the heck picks animal chiropractic as a career? And then I was wrong for even choosing to work on dogs. And what if that turned out to be my strongness? So what if, no, really, really, really look at it. Every single thing you think is wrong about you. You're too much. You're too loud. You don't keep your mouth shut when you should. Oh, you were too quiet. Believe it or not, I hardly spoke in school. My entire school career. So much so, I had a junior high teacher. She was just pleasant. There was sarcasm there. Told my parents that I was just too stuck up. No, I was too shy. And how wrong I made myself for not speaking, right? Talking, all of that. But what if that is a strongness? I actually know when to shut up. And what if your strongness is that you don't shut up? Like, really, what if it's all individual? And what if it's your acknowledgement of your capacity, your acknowledgement of who you be in this world that for you turns that wrongness into a strongness? I'm on Be Live. Not that you really care about that. But there says there's new messages below, but this doesn't keep scrolling like Facebook. So if I'm missing you, welcome. So glad you made it today. And how much fun can we have talking about what if your wrongness is your strongness? And during last week's show, my whole story, how wrong I made myself for how weird my growing up was. Like, my childhood was weird. Like, we didn't do everything that we were supposed to do. We didn't go to doctors and do all the regular stuff or get the regular medicine. And what if that's also, now looking back, a strongness? What if that was a contribution? So again, I'm going to keep hammering this in, because how often, never anybody bring this up. What if everything you think is a wrongness is your strongness? And what if your acknowledgement of that and you stepping into that capacity changes everything? Whatever that may be. I don't know what it could change in your world. Only you know that, right? And same thing with your animals, right? How wrong am I for choosing to feed my animals raw, especially a decade ago, right? How wrong am I for choosing not to buy the story that you need to add grains to their food? How wrong am I that I went and researched it for myself so I knew the facts, not just what was being spoon-fed to me? So again, every wrongness. What if every single wrongness, and that wrongness is being projected at you by others? Because you're not wrong if you just toe the line, right? And if you're on this live chat, if you are looking at your superpowers, if you've been hanging out with me at all, you're not towing the company line. You are looking to get out of the box. You're already out of the box. You've exploded the lid on that box, and you are looking to be you. You're looking to be you in all situations. You are looking to know what you know in all situations. And yet, how often do we still second guess ourselves? I can do this, really. Second guess ourselves. Right? Because that is the projection from other people, that energetic projection from other people onto you, that you are wrong for not doing what everybody does and not doing it the way everybody does it, not towing the company line, whatever company line that is, the family line in your family, the care of your animals line. Like, if you're not just buying everything your veterinarian is telling you should buy, you're wrong, right? How often do those trips to the veterinarian result in you feeling like a bad pet parent? I was wrong for even asking this question about changing XYZ. So, what if you now know what you know about yourself, about your animals? You take a look at what you have considered wrong about you, and take a look at it and see how it is actually the strongness of you. And now, how much more of it can you step into? Now, how much more of that can you be? Now, how much more life and living does that bring you? When you stop buying what is being projected at you, stop buying that you really shouldn't have this big gregarious personality because you're too much. It bothers other people, so you must be wrong for it. As an example, right? I should go back to just buying a bag of kibble, feeding the stuff with grain in it, because that's the right way to do things. And I was wrong for looking at something else. But what if that wrongness is my strongness? What if I know what I know, and that's what I'm choosing for me and my animals? So my challenge to you, my friend, my magical friend, is take a look at it. Really take a look at it. Maybe even pen to paper, look at it. What if your wrongness is your strongness? What have you always considered wrong about yourself? That if you acknowledged it as your strongness, what would that change for you? What huge energetic release off your shoulders would that be, for lack of a better term, right? What if you finally go, oh, look at that. I'm not wrong for that. And what if your bodies then all go, and they just relax? What if holding all of that, all those points of view that XYZ was wrong about you, was exhausting your energy? And what if you acknowledged it and started to enjoy it? That might be pushing it, though. Might be pushing it. You start enjoying your wrongness. Okay, this is not, oh, there we go. In Charity, hi, says life happens outside the box. Yeah, but we all know a lot of people that do not see the world that way. How many people want to embrace their wrongness or not consider being wrong and just going along and staying inside that box? So they can be accepted by their friends, so they can be accepted by their family, so they can be accepted by their coworkers, so they can belong in their dog group, right? We'll bring the animals in this. It doesn't always have to be about them. They're always a contribution, though. But for those that are here with me, most likely you're living outside the box. And what if then another step beyond that is acknowledging what you have considered or what has been projected at you as a wrongness, as a strongness. And now, what can you create as your life and living with your animals? So just another superpower tool for that toolbox. What if your wrongness is really your strongness? And one of those, and really take a look at it. Pen to paper. What have you always considered wrong? What were you told was wrong about you? What was implied that was wrong about you? What have you stopped doing because it was wrong? That if you started being and doing that again, would A, maybe make you happy, B, bring some lightness and joy into your life, and C, what could that create? I don't know what C is. I'm making up letters here. All right. Anybody, anything else? Any questions? Pop them. I don't know where. Okay, so you use a video thing for Facebook. It's the opposite. It's so bizarre. Actually, try putting lipstick on backwards. You should try it. Everyone should try it. It's very interesting. So I'm not sure if I'm missing comments. If I am missing comments, thank you for being here. I apologize. And any other comments, questions, whatever, pop them in the comments. I think they'll come on through here shortly. Here we go. I don't like this. I have to hit a button to see all the comments. Okay, Keisha's here. Keisha's in the house. Okay, so what if your wrongness is your strongness? Spotbot. Who has not met Spotbot yet? Come on, he's stinking cute. He's even got a little bandana and a cape because he's got superpowers himself, and he can remind you about when I go live, which is every Tuesday on Dr. Andy Harper's page, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's our Facebook live chat. So far, it's been the summer of superpowers. Who knows what next week will be? I guess you'll have to join me then and find out. But Spotbot can remind you about the Facebook Lives. Spotbot can remind you about the positive podcasts on Friday on Inspired Choices Network. So if you would like the reminders for the Facebook Live, write remind in the comments. If you'd like reminders for the podcast, also you write podcast in the reminders. Okay, 2 different things. The one thing that goes with both of them is then you have to go over to Facebook Messenger and answer a couple more of Spotbot's questions. Yes, no, here's the recording, here's this, that, whatever Spotbot has in store for you. So step 1 here, step 2 in Facebook Messenger. Okay, that's only if you want to be reminded. You know, that's a choice for you. Okay, Thursday, this Thursday the 10th, like 2 days. Hello. It is a free masterclass. Free, I said free. And we're going to get together, I don't know, 45 minutes, 90 minutes, somewhere in between. And we're going to start mastering our superpowers. We're going to take everything we've done these last 8, 9, 10 weeks, whatever it was, all of them. I have notes. I know, go figure. And we are going to supercharge them, energetically supercharge them, and really play with and start to show you how using, changing, and being with the energy is the cherry on top of all the fabulousness you're already doing with your animals. And it'll be weird. So all you folks that live outside the box, come join us. We would love to have you. It is free, but you do need to register. So drandysworld.com/masterclass. And that will be either above or in the comments. The link will be there. Click on the link. It asks you a couple things. Pop in your email and you will get the information for joining us on Zoom. And I will figure out how to turn that dinging off for the next Facebook Live. So I apologize. Okay. And Magical Monthly Membership. It's open. It's open at founding member prices. There'll be a call every month. There'll be energetic magic with animals every month. There will be past calls that if you missed them, you could listen to. There'll be more stuff. But my target is to, well, of course, we love empowering pet parents, but the tribe of weirdos, the tribe that's questioning what's out there in this reality and questioning how far beyond can we go in our life and our living with our animals. And this is the membership to be in. And it's going to grow as we grow. We're going to add things as it asks for it, as you guys ask for it. Not again, but if that has piqued your interest at all and you want to get in at founding member prices, $47 a month, that will never go up for you, but it will go up. And I don't know when. Soon? Not so soon? drandysworld.com/magical membership. That will also be listed somewhere. I think we're going to get maybe even a post up on Facebook just for that. I think we talked about that this morning in our team meeting. Okay, I have new messages below. Hang on. Keisha's like, whoop, supercharge those superpowers, baby. I know. Not only do we give you something different to look at and play with, now we're going to supercharge it for free. Just saying, that's Thursday. Okay, and then Friday is Dr. Andy's World Positive Podcast, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Inspired Choices Network. I will be live in the studio with a guest. Dr. Desiree Draws is going to join me, and we're going to talk about animal chiropractic. She's a fellow animal chiropractor. I'm sure we'll find out her journey to where she is. And we're going to, my target for the show, I just tell my guests to show up and see what happens. Kind of drives them nuts, but that's how I roll. Is when do you need a chiropractor? What are we looking for? Like the nuts and bolts of it. Like I know after 17 years of this, on a weekly basis, people come into my office and go, I didn't know there was such a thing. And I'm like, I go into almost a beyond with, how do you not know there's such a thing? And why is body work in general so discounted as contributory to all kinds of things with bodies, let alone our animals. Like it's discounted utterly, right? And so we're going to talk about, well, this whole month is about body work and pain, the month of September. And then October, we have all kinds of fun Halloween, play on Halloween stuff with a couple guests. We're lining up. Yep. So that's this Friday, all about animal chiropractic on Dr. Andy's World Positive podcast on Inspired Choices Network, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you want a reminder to catch that live, write podcast in the comments here, and SpotBot will take care of you. But you have to check up on SpotBot and finish up what he's asking in Facebook Messenger. Okay, let's see. I don't know why this doesn't keep scrolling. Can I complain to somebody? I don't like it. Anywho, I'm getting used to it. I hope this is coming in loud and clear out there in the world. So, okay. So I'm not going to go with the last or the final Summer of Superpowers superpower. What if your wrongness is your strongness? Because I don't know. It might not be summer anymore, but there might be more superpowers. I'm just saying. Although the foot of snow outside definitely is calling an end to summer. But you know what? It'll probably be in the 80s over the weekend. If you have not experienced Colorado weather, you don't know what you're missing. All right. Anything else out there, my friends? And all of this, if you're catching this in a repeat, put the comments in below and it'll still work. SpotBot will still connect up with you. That Mastering the Superpower, the recording's going to be up a little bit. I think you're still going to have to register, and I'm not sure of all those details. Keisha there's a kitty. Keisha has all the details on that. But if you join the Magical Monthly membership, it is going in there. So if you are a member, you'll never miss another masterclass because all the recordings will go in there for use whenever it works for you. Okay. Home play. What if your wrongness is your strongness? What if you really take a look at this? What if you acknowledge it? You know, what if you acknowledge it that it is actually a strongness? And then what can you play with and what can you create as your life and your living in your pack, however and wherever it shows up. All right, let's see. Let me make sure I got everybody. Yeah, Amber's like, love Colorado weather. And Keisha's like, it's still summer in Texas. I think it's summer in Texas for a long ass time, isn't it? It actually amazes me as the years go by. I'm not going to say, the older I get, but kind of the older, how short our summer here in Colorado actually truly is. I didn't realize it as a kid, but damn, it's short. Thank goodness I love the snow. Keisha's like, thank you, Dr. Andy. No, thank you, my magical friend. Thank you for being here with me. I will be back next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, to talk about more weirdness, more difference, more empowerment, more being you with your animals. And until then, how much fun can you have with your animals? Bye-bye. Mwah.